What's going on, everyone? This is Justindezzz, here to introduce the NCAA 14 Team Builder Dynasty. Now, I don't have college revamp, so it's just going to be the normal NCAA 14. And this, if you haven't checked my Twitter or whatnot, but make sure you follow it. But the hint was it was a Division III school in New York that has a Division I program, sports program. So here it is, the Hobart Statesman. Hobart is Division I in men's lacrosse, but it's interesting, it's unique. You see, it's two colleges on one campus. William Smith is for all females, Hobart is for all men. It's located in my hometown of Geneva, New York. I grew up 7 minutes away from basically the campus and the football field. I had not just family members, but close friends go there. So to me, it holds a special place in my heart. And that's why I'm excited to do this series, because it's personal. It's a hometown college. Like I said before, they were Division III. They played in the Liberty League, and they still do today, but for the purpose of the storyline, due to the help of having a Division I lacrosse program and having notable alumni like actor Christopher McDonald, aka Shooter McGadden, and recently retired offensive lineman Ali Marpet, help boost the Hobart alum, help them get the money to become a Division I program. But for the first 2 years, they have to be independent. That is the one rule that the NCAA said. If you want to go to Division I, you have to be independent for 2 years. And the rivals, University of Buffalo and Syracuse, because in lacrosse, they are actual rivals. For lacrosse, I believe they have a trophy as well. I just don't remember the trophy in UB, because it's fun. It's literally down I-90. So let's meet the legendary coach for this Hobart NCAA 14 Team Builder Dynasty, Papa Rod. Now, Papa Rod is a local man. He served in the Marines for 5 years after playing football at Hobart. And then he worked for a local electric company after as well. But then he moved to West Point and became an offensive line coach for 4 years. And then he was the OC for the last 3 years for Hobart before they made the Division I move. And they figured, why not keep a guy who not only knows the college, who's an alum, but also some of the players as well. I wish the age could be older, because in my mind he is definitely older than 57, but we're just going to leave it at that. But we're also going to meet some of the players in year 2, because technically I did a whole year, so at least I had some freshmen to create a storyline with, but we did finish 4-8 last year in the first year. So QB1 is a freshman. His name is Jordan Williams. He originally grew up in Geneva before he had to move in the summer of his 8th grade year, so he is technically a local kid. He knows the area. He has 2 older brothers, Emmett and Ricky. His dad was a big Texas Longhorn and Cowboys fan growing up when he was stationed out in Texas during his time in the Army. His best friend is Danny Martin, who is a shortstop that will be in the Pirates organization in my other series on the channel, so a little bit of a connection there. But growing up with 2 older brothers, he watched guys like the late great Steve McNair, Michael Vick, which is why he wears number 7, and Dante Culpepper. But Williams himself idolized Cam Newton and RG3's play style, and he hopes to have the same success as both of them as well. He was also the star shooting guard on his high school team, and he might try and walk on the Hobart basketball team. Other teams that were interested in him besides Hobart was Buffalo, Army, Air Force, and Navy. Next up, we have Rakeem Wallace. He's going to be running back 2, possibly running back 1, depending on how this year goes. But he was a former basketball stud and didn't really start playing football until he was a freshman in high school. Up before then, he was all about basketball 24/7. And then one day during his freshman year of high school, they saw his speed, and the coach, his PE teacher, was one of the football coaches, and he knew they needed speed. So he tried out, but he didn't get a lot of looks because he only was a starter for 1 year, his senior year. Before that, he was just getting used to football, so he's still very raw, Rakeem is. But only after 1 year, he got some offers from Buffalo, Syracuse, Penn State, but those were to be possibly third, fourth string, maybe even walk on at Penn State. But his favorite player, and he hopes his style of play resembles Indianapolis Colts, Jonathan Taylor. Next up, we have Micah Stone, who could arguably be wide receiver number 1. He's a big 6'6" guy, but he is a JUCO transfer from Eastern Mississippi State. Yes, from season 1 and season 2 of Last Chance U. He did not have the best grades or offers to go Division 1, which is why he went JUCO, because he did get some offers from Division 2 and Division 3. But he also did not pick up football until his sophomore year of high school, because he was originally a big basketball guy and also track as well. But growing up, he thought about playing football, but not really. But his favorite player is Calvin Johnson, and he hopes that he can do jump balls like Calvin Johnson here at Hobart. The next guy up is Corey Kelly, who's also a JUCO, but he is from Independence Community College. Also, Season 3 and Season 4 of Last Chance U as well. They appeared. Just like Micah, he didn't have the grades or really the offers to go Division 1 or Division 2. So he figured a recently Division 3 team offered him a scholarship. They could be Division 1. Plus, by his senior year next year, they're eligible to go to any conference that they want. Because remember, the NCAA said, yes, you can skip Division 2 and Division 1A, but you must be independent for the first 2 years of your Division 1 years. That was their one exception. But he figured, why not? Even if it's independent and they have to play some FCS schools, Corey figured, why not show off my talents that I can play at the Division 1 level? His favorite football player is Jalen Ramsey, and he hopes he can show off. He could be one of the best corners in the country. The final guy in our recruiting class that is going to play a good amount of playing time is Bo Brown. He is the nephew of Chad Brown, who's now the offensive coordinator at Coastal Carolina. And also make sure you drop a follow, like, and subscribe to Rad Dad podcast channel. He's a good dude. I will drop it in the description below, but this is his character. He does Chad Brown, and he let me do his nephew, so shout out to you, Keith. You're the man. But he did grow up in Geneva until 6th grade, and they had to move due to his mother's job. He always wanted to play at Hobart, no matter what. If they were Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, he knew he wanted to be a statesman. And just like Jordan, he grew up with Jordan a little bit. So they're kind of close. They kind of fell out when they moved to different parts. But their ultimate goal was to put Hobart on the map. And now that they're Division 1, maybe have them become the next Alabama or Clemson, something like that. But he likes his style of play to be Luke Kuechly, who is his favorite player. So I want to get into talk about recruiting before, I show you the schedule and we play the first game of the series. But so technically, I didn't make this team. I found it on Teambuilder, and originally they were a 4-star prestige, but after simulating a year and going 4 and 8, they're down to 3-star prestige, which I can live with. I kind of wish it was 1-star, but to me, this roster was the most accurate. The stadium, like Hobart, was the most accurate, and if it was 4-star, then so be it. I just had to, restrict myself recruiting wise, but it's kind of like a prestige dynasty where, like, if we're a 3-star, we can go after 3 stars, this and that. But I also wanted to put a little twist of it myself. So New York, since Hobart is, in New York and whatnot, I figured New York, it could be, one of our pipelines. To me, that is where no matter any star, we can go after 5 stars, we can go after 4 stars like Jordan Williams, Rakeem Wallace, and Bo Brown were all 4-star recruits. I think maybe a couple were 5 stars. I don't remember. But to me, New York, it's where Hobart is. I figured New York, there's no limits. We can go after any star, but we have to be at least top 3, one in their top 3. And that's what I'm also leaning towards nationwide. It could be, but for 3 stars. So if there's a 3-star in Florida, we can go after them as long as we have that, if we are in their top 3. But New York, anything. Also JUCO, like Corey Kelly and Micah Stone. To me, JUCO, they're not bad fillers for 2 years. So to me, like, if they're a 5-star JUCO, which I'm pretty sure there's not in this game, it can be from California, and we can go after them because they're going to be there for 2 years. To me, JUCOs are interesting. But we also pick certain states. Depending on how big the state is, I might only go 1 or 2. So for, say, like in the near future, if I want to pick Florida, that could be like one of the states. It could be Texas and Florida. It could be 2 states. But if it's like here on the recruiting board, I believe I did Connecticut and Massachusetts. Some of those smaller states that may not have, good prospects or enough prospects. I might do smaller ones like Connecticut, Maine, and Massachusetts instead of having just 2 big states, if that makes sense. So our recruiting board is mostly just Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York. I think a couple of JUCO guys as well. But so that's how I want to do recruiting for the future. But let me know what you guys think. I kind of came up with it myself. I got some inspiration from, the prestige dynasties that I've watched previously on YouTube. But to me, I think it's kind of cool to not just go after guys from Texas, California, Florida, the like actual staples. Try to find gems. Like, I think there's a guy from Maine who's a 5-star wide receiver. So maybe we'll go after him. But that's just the breakdown of recruiting. Here's the recruiting board. I mean, we're only in week 1, so we're really not going to get too many guys, but really the one guy I want to get is TJ or Chris Bonner. So yeah. So looking at our schedule, obviously the first 2 games are our rivals no matter what conference we go to. Like I said in the introduction, it's always going to be Buffalo and Syracuse. So we are hosting Buffalo, and I do have a creative, like, kind of trophy, possibly. I know it's not going to be like an actual true trophy, but to me, it's kind of cool to like kind of put a rivalry. So it's going to be called the Easy Pass I-90 rivalry with Buffalo. I got to think of a Syracuse one, but we're at the Dome after, and then we're going to the Big House. Shout out my boy Muffers. Figured he would appreciate me going to the Big House, the best place in all of college football. Then we're at Boston College, and then at Kyle Field. I've never been Texas A&M in any of my dynasties in this, so I think it's cool. Then we host Army, well, Navy and Army, and then we go to South Bend. I think that would be interesting to go to South Bend. We host Old Dominion. We're at Stanford, and then versus Troy. But also a heads up, I did replace Georgia State because, you know, in 2013, if you have NCAA 14, they just came up from the FCS level. So that's why if you see the rivals, it's Georgia Tech, because we just replaced Georgia State. And so it's basically like a clean slate, like 4-8 was our first year, whatnot. So I thought it was the best to do that. So if you see Georgia Tech as our rival, it's because we were Georgia State. And we probably will face Georgia Tech because for some reason in this game, they just become like the new Bama. So we probably will have a rivalry with them. But as you can see, it's somewhat even. You know, we're both C's across the board, but we have a C plus defense, and our boy Kurt is rocking with the Bulls, not even Hobart. That's a shame. But I mean, without further ado, let's get into it. So we are going to rock with the alternate jersey and the orange pants for the first game of this series. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to do an NCAA 14 team builder Dynasty on YouTube for years. I got inspired by Not the Expert, Uncle Sam Reject, Good Gamer, TNJ. The list goes on. And I hope you guys like it as much as I do. But I mean, let's hop into the game. A rain game for the Battle of the Easy Pass I-90 rivalry game. It's supposed to be Boswell Field. It is pretty accurate. I mean, if you Google Boswell Field for Hobart, it literally is not a very good stadium. So I do appreciate whoever made this at least got the stadium down right, that it's going to be small. Like, I can't wait for further series to host like Alabama in this tiny, tiny like stadium that probably people use in the RTGs in this. It's great. So we will get the kickoff. And we got Micah Stone, the JUCO. He is 6'6". He's a big man. Receiving it, and not the greatest. But we'll see. And we got QB1 doing it. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Where are they? The settings, because I know people are going to they're gonna roast me in the possibly in the comments. So I don't really play this game as much as, you know, the other YouTubers that inspired me. Like, this is the first time I'm playing on Heisman. I haven't touched this game in like 2 years. So obviously Heisman. And we're really not going to touch the sliders until I get used to it. I mean, worst case is we can switch the sliders, but to me, since I've never played on Heisman, it's just going to be 50. I don't know, people are going to watch this and be like, oh, the game's too easy, da 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 da, But like, I haven't played this game in a couple of years, so I figure why not get used to Heisman and then adjust. But if you do have good sliders to make it difficult, let me know in the comments or in my socials. But we do also run a multiple offense and a multiple defense. That's just what I've always done. But let's get into it. QB1, Jordan Williams, the freshman, first snap. It's going to be a read option, and we get stuffed. They're rocking the all blue, which I'm not a big fan of, honestly. I mean, just the different colors of blue is just weird to me, but that's my personal opinion. 2nd and 11, not the greatest start to your first collegiate game, as it's play action, and he's scrambling for his life. And he fumbles. He was scrambling for his life. I probably should have thrown it, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It stinks. I mean, you know, he's a freshman. He's going to learn. But, and apparently Buffalo runs no huddle. Interesting. And it's going to be first and goal like that. So I will be doing linebackers. I haven't done linebackers. I've always done defensive line, so it's a new adjustment for me. But Buffalo's going to score a touchdown regardless of the full-out blitz. So we're already down 7-0. We'll love to see it. But, you know, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how Jordan handles it. He fumbles. You know, we didn't have the great offensive possession as we got some great blocks. Better kickoff return, but you know, part of being, if you can get to that next level of the NFL, is how you respond from mistakes. But we're going to hand it off to Holloway. Why not? Get the run game going. As we get about 2 yards. Not the best, but better than a fumble. All right. First throw, and where was Osborne going? What was he doing? Not the greatest start for the freshman. He's really showing that he's a freshman. 3rd and 8. Old reliable halfback screen to Holloway, and he gets the first down in a little bit more. Let's go. Let's keep on feeding him, because I clearly think he is our best offensive player. Why not feed him? Feed him the rock. 1st and 10. Oh, Rakeem Wallace comes in now. His first carry is for about 2 yards. Hype is real with him. You know, I hope he can be the future quarterback. I mean, running back one. Excuse me. But empty set for Mr. Williams. He throws it. Gets the first down, 13 yards. Love it. Oh, it's also 6-minute quarters. I may up it to 7 at least, but, you know, let me know. I don't think he's the best, if I am correct. Not the greatest arm yet. As it's a slant to Osborne. There we go. And obviously, you know, when this was made, I believe it was very accurate with the actual players on the team as well, which is why I only highlighted the guys that I recruited, because everyone else did play for Hobart, to my knowledge. To Micah Stone, the big 6'6", way to stay in the pocket, be present, took a hit, gain of 14. The Statesman, we're moving the ball. This is what you want to see out of your QB, your QB1. As he changes an audible. Oh, is this a one-on-one matchup? I like this matchup. To Micah Stone, no! But you can't one-on-one coverage with a 6'6" wide receiver. I wanted to do a jump ball there, but, you know, it is what it is. But 1st and goal. Give it to Holloway. Touchdown. We're going to tie this ball game up. So now Bo Brown is in. I don't know why they didn't start him, but that's who we're going to use her, is Mr. Bo Brown. I'm interested. I've never done a linebacker, so let's see how it goes. As he's probably going to just short of the first down. I can't stand no huddle. Also, don't pay attention to the scoreboard. I've seen like it whenever we score a touchdown, it says 7 no matter what, which I think is very weird. But as it's a big gain, and Finally, Bo Brown, after 23 yards, he gets his first career tackle as a statesman, and I think we're gonna have to put some pressure on him. Do something. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Looks like we're gonna have a shootout. Daniel Holmes, who looks like a Danny Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, great value version of him, just scored a touchdown. You hate to see it. Mike Stone's going to receive it. I could already tell this is going to be a barn burner. Oh, the blocking's not there yet. We don't have the blocking just yet. So, but he did very well after his first drive. I'm very curious to see how he does in Holloway. He gets a little bit of game. You know what? We're going to give them a taste of their own medicine. We're going to go with no huddle now. See how they like it. As we hand it off to Holloway, and Holloway's going to gain a little bit, 5 yards, not too bad, and he's hurt. Our best offensive player is now hurt. Not a great start to the series. But that means we're going to have freshman on freshman. Not the greatest read by me, and I'm pretty sure he was down. But second fumble, I'm very, very positive he was down. So we're going to challenge that bad boy. I think he was down. Papa Rod's going to use the first challenge of the series. Let's hope I'm right. Yeah, he was down. There we go. So I guess we got somewhat of a redemption, and Holloway has a bruised shoulder. He'll be fine. Shake it off, kid. And, now we got the freshman backfield as Wallace. He's going to bounce it out to the outside a little bit. Gain of 7, making it 3rd and 6. I think we're going to keep him. Going to keep him in the game. We need all the help we can get. Let's do 4 verts. Why not? And just didn't get throw off in time. We was there, but we're gonna have to punt. We just had a studio update, and Northwestern is in South Bend, and they're up like 3-0. No, I mean they're 23rd in the country, but still. Oh my goodness. I can already tell our running game is just going to be absolute bukkake. It's bad. It is really, really bad. Oh, Corey Kelly. I saw it. I just couldn't get to it, man. I had a feeling I should have stayed with Bo Brown, but it's going to be growing pains for me, man. Finally being a linebacker, going on Heisman after being on All-American for years. And knock off Daniel Jones is just absolutely killing us. He's already got 70 yards rushing. I mean, I guess that's the best we can do. Oh, I saw it, but I hesitated for a second as Brown gets another tackle. Again, I gotta adjust, but I saw it, man. Like I had a feeling he was good. That's where he was going. And we finally get a play in the backfield. That is probably gonna be the last play of this quarter. Yep, it is. All right, we're through one quarter. Pretty even game. I mean, for the most part, we're basically just cookie cutter of each other. We just have a slightly better defense, but who's gonna win the easy pass rivalry game? If you don't know, easy pass is the system to pay for the throughway. As Bo Brown, he's gonna stick it to him. He helps a bunch of whites there for a gain of 4, making it 3rd and 8. But yes, easy pass is how you pay for the throughway system, and basically that's how you get from Buffalo to Hobart. Big hit as we're gonna stop them finally. I mean, I kind of wish we got a turnover, but to me, I can live with the field goal. So we're down by 10, which isn't the worst. It's not where I want to be, but again, I don't think it's the worst. And I think they're really Buffalo's plan is to let the freshmen beat them, as it is what a dime to Osborne. Maybe not the greatest throw, but it was a dime. I've noticed that they're kind of stacking the box and basically saying, all right, come beat us. We want your freshmen to come beat us. So, but Holloway, he's going to get a little bit, a gain of 4, not the worst, but not the greatest either. As I think I want to do, yeah, let's see how it goes. To Wallace, he gets the first. I'm still kind of learning the triple option as well, again, because I haven't played this game in like 2-3 years. And I barely ran the triple option to begin with, but you know, that was just a beautiful read, honestly. Like I cannot be mad at that, honestly. All right, we're gonna do the quick slants, and we're just gonna roll out. Oh my God. Man, oh man. My God. If he gets his accuracy, like I think he's going to be a hell of a quarterback. It's just, can he be accurate? As it's to Osborne. Osborne, he's going to get the first down in a little bit more. Like, he's showing the flashes. It's just, can he make the throws? I think he will. I mean, it's only game 1 of his freshman year. Not the Gilbert, you gotta catch that, bud. That was a great throw. Great diving effort. He just dropped it, man. That would have been huge. But 2nd and 10. All right, his first run since fumbling, and he's just gonna slide. Smart, you know. Don't take the hits. Just keep rolling. Third and 1. This is to get in the red zone. Holloway's going to get it and some. 10 first downs on the day. Also for the progression, I believe I did the slowest amount. I could be wrong though, but I figured it would make it harder to get all the stuff in the coaching tree. But Williams with the rollout. I think he's just going to take off, take the slide, live to see another day. Don't fumble. I probably could have gone out of bounds, but I'm also thinking let's waste some time so they don't score, because our defense hasn't been the greatest so far. Holloway. Oh, beautiful blocks. 1st and goal, 8-yard run. He was the backup last year, so I think it's cool that, you know, he's finally getting his time to shine. First touchdown pass to Osborne. Touchdown number 1 for Jordan Williams. Hopefully many, many more. So we had a good, like, 2, almost 3-minute drive. To me, that was just probably our best drive so far. And he throws it out. Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Great coverage by Brown for the check down. Just great coverage overall. That was the best coverage I've seen so far from anyone. I think we're gonna go Brantley. Stay in the zone because I think they're probably gonna go read option. Halfback screen. We're there. Carlson. Beautiful play. The big fella. We love to see it. Making it 3rd and 15. You know, we want to keep it in front of us. They might just run it because we did win the kickoff. So, you know. Son of a... Oh, that could have been bad. But, man, we got bailed out by some pressure. And they're going to have to punt the ball. We really got bailed out there because I probably should have went with the tight end. Because probably looking back, like, they were wide open. But thank God for our defensive line for blocking. Micah Stone is our punt and kickoff returner. And are we going to get something? I thought for a little bit. But 13 yards, not that bad. 2 minutes, 9 seconds, down by 3. Slowly but surely, the young Jordan Williams, the young freshman, has adapted pretty well, I think, to college football. As Holloway, he's going to get a little bit more and some. And we're going to go no huddle. I love the read option. Read option is like my bread and butter. Did not want to dive because I think diving is very dangerous, but you know, we live to see another day. I don't think you can hate that. I kind of wanted to slide, but you know, again, we live to see another day. Yeah, thanks. Kind of want to do 4 verts, see what happens. Oh, underthrown. Oh, he had him beat. And also Micah is like 9. He's up there with jump ball. He has one of the best jump ball like qualities I've seen in a wide receiver in this game. Micah Stone, corner out. Oh, step back. 26 yards. We're slowly seeing him become kind of a comfortable, a blanket per se for the freshman. As Williams, he's going to roll out. He sees Stone. He's going to drop it off. And we're probably going to take our first timeout. 2nd and 4. There probably was someone open. You know, probably someone in the chat's going to be like, oh, so-and-so, like, square triangle was open. But, you know, to me, we got to see, as I think Williams is just going to take it in. First rushing touchdown for the QB as we take the lead before half. I mean, what a turnaround Jordan Williams has had. He went from fumbling on the first drive to leading, I believe, that's 3 straight scoring offensive drives. I mean, he's showing his potential. I mean, I mean, there's still a lot of football left, but I mean, what a 180. I mean, they had the turnover, they scored, and then, ever since then, we've been kind of just, I don't want to say completely taking the momentum, but, we've kind of scored 20, I don't want to say unanswered, but, the fact that we scored 21, to me is impressive. Not a bad start for the first episode of the series. as they're probably going to take, no. Oh, they take another timeout? Yeah, I don't understand the computer logic sometimes when they take timeouts. Like, they still have so much time and they only hit the 50-yard line. But I get, it's not like the NFL where like the clock starts. Like as soon as you hike the ball, then the clock will start. But like, see now it's starting. Oh, we got bailed out, but we were slowly there. We're getting better, but he's been all over the field. I think he also had a tackle on one of the punt returns as well. So Bo Brown's definitely proven his worth for sure. And he gets a tackle for a loss. Let's go. I kind of read that. I mean, I would love to eventually, kind of pick off those screens like that, but to me, we're playing it safe. And he is left wide open like I-90. He was just wide open as could be. Like, I think I could make that throw to him. But first and goal. Not too bad coverage, but second and inches. 5 seconds left. Oh, they're just gonna go for the field goal. Okay. And all right, it's good. So there we have the 1 point lead heading into halftime. Unless we get a phenomenal kickoff return by Mr. Micah Stone, which I doubt we will. But we're still going to try, because why not? You only live once. Oh. We almost had it. I thought. But halftime, up by 1. Not too bad. But let's hear from our sponsor for the halftime show. Today's halftime show sponsor is Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy is an American-made energy drink company where if you're making content, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, and you have long days or long nights editing your content and you need something that is healthy, that won't have you jitter or crash or anything like that, Dubby Energy is your go-to energy drink. Some of the flavors they have is Dragonite Energy, Galaxy Grenade, Passion Joy Tea energy drink, and they just came out with a Beach and Peach and Mango White Peach Cooler. But if you use promo code Justindezzz, which the link will be in the description, you get 10% off of any order of Dubby energy drinks. Again, thank you to Dubby for sponsoring this halftime show and the video. All right, back for the second half. 1 point lead. We did, as we get a stuff. That was a great stop by, who was it? Al Benson. He sounds like a real estate or used car salesman. But regardless, great stop. Oh, we got it. Oh, son of a... God damn it. We had it too, man. That's what we get when we gamble. 32-yard gain. We had it. We were so damn close to getting that. Corey Kelly. Oh, great one-on-one. I thought he was going to get it, but I'll take the swat down instead of a catch, honestly. I would have loved to pick. And that's going to be thrown out. 3rd and 10. Defense is it's showing some potential. I think we got our linebacker one though, Bo Brown. He's definitely, I think he's shown that he could be one of the top guys on this defense for sure. And just a weird check down, and we hold him. Weird flex. They're going for the kick. Not really understanding why. Yeah, that's not even close. So we're gonna get the ball at like the 50. That is pretty terrible coaching. Nevertheless, we'll take advantage of it. But Rakeem Wallace, he's gonna get a gain of about 5. I'm thinking Papa Rod made some halftime adjustments, and he's thinking go a little Oregon style, They run no huddle on us. Let's see how they handle no huddle. That play is going to be, come on, block for me, man. Come on. I mean, we got a gain of 2 and he fumbled, but I don't know. I was a little disappointed in that. I thought if, one of the linemen blocked for me, I think we could have easily gotten a little bit more. As we're going to give it to Wallace. Wallace gets a little bit more and then some. We're slowly but surely gaining momentum. I don't think overnight we're going to have the greatest show on turf, but oh, wow. How did he not? I probably should have slid there, but how did he not go after him? But nevertheless, we're keeping it alive. Second and 3. Wallace, I mean, he got the first. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to change it. So we ran the ball 24 times. We're a very run-heavy team, as you could see, as we slide. Because that is the strength of Jordan right now. He is not the greatest passer in the world. He's a very good runner. And obviously our best offensive player is Holloway as well. So, yeah, why not play the strengths? Oh, my God. I mean, I probably should have thrown that earlier, but Jesus, that was... Now you see why we ran the ball. We have run the ball 25 times or so. But nevertheless, 3rd and 3. I probably should have kept that. So are we going to go for the field goal, or is Papa Rod going to be dangerous? I think we're going to go for the field goal, play it safe. Nails it right down 5 and 20. We got the 4-point lead. A little bit disappointing. I think eventually, like some of the better teams, like Syracuse, like Notre Dame, Texas A&M, they're going to probably stop the run game a little bit better than us, than Buffalo has. But I get it's the first game. I'm not going to complain too much about, but definitely the big thing is how Jordan Williams, not only as just a quarterback in general, but how is he going to develop as QB1 for us? As knockoff Daniel Jones gets a first down and a little bit more. No, we're going to stick to Bo Brown. Oh, wow. We got bailed out. Because I'm telling you right now, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, Michigan, they're going to make those plays. They are, without a doubt, going to make those big plays. Great stop. Let's see if we can get the fourth down stop. They're probably going to run it. The big hit by Bo Brown, but they're still going to get the first. But he's been a tackling machine. 6 tackles. Dude's kind of looking like Luke Kuechly. Oh, that was just a bad spot by me. He probably would have got a 7th tackle, but that was just more of a bad read by me, honestly. Oh, I got to stop going for the big hits. Corey Kelly, he gets his tackle. I've noticed they haven't really tried, now, knock on wood, but they haven't really tried throwing the deep ball. It's just been run or like dink and dunk. Same thing with us, too. You can make that argument, too. Great play by Cliff Valentine. That was a great play by Cliff. Shout out Cliff. But 3rd and 2, red zone. 3rd quarter's winding down. I'm pretty sure I just saw Ohio State drop 63. Who's hurt? Oh, that's not good. That's never good when it's a cut scene. Florida State's up 35-0. Oh, Bo Brown stops him, but we literally are letting knock off Daniel Jones. He's already got 100 yards rushing. Knock off Daniel Jones. Can't do that. Oh, we got bailed out there. My God. That was not good. Georgia Tech up 41-7. Ohio State 63, yeah. Yep, Edwards again. They have taken the lead. So they have completely overpowered us total yards wise. But I think we're slowly hanging in there. Michael Stone, he's going to break it out to the 30. The best return so far. But it has been an offensive shootout. I mean, he has really killed us. Daniel Jones, Walmart, Sam's Club Daniel Jones has really beaten us. Holloway. Oh, what a beautiful run by Holloway. He's going to go. 39 yards. That's what we are looking for. And that's why I also started Jordan Williams as well. He's a way better scrambler than our other quarterback. He really helps with the run as we slide. Because he just helps our offense become, way more dynamic with the read options. As we're going to flip it. He probably should have slid there. Oh, no. No. No way. Jordan Williams' debut. He had a pretty good debut, and he's hurt now. I mean, Barrett Cameron's not too terrible either, but Rakeem Wallace, he's going to get in, get a gain of 3. That stinks, man. It really does. As this is probably going to be the last play of the 3rd. Cameron comes in. He's going to get stopped. 3rd and goal. Put them 4s up. Down by 3. Who's going to win? The easy pass I-90. rivalry game. 3rd and goal, yeah, we're going to go with the halfback screen. Little bit ballsy. Not the greatest move. We probably should have done it, but, we're learning. We're going to at least tie this ball game up. Or we hope. Yeah, we barely squeaked in. So we're going to tie the ball game up. We don't know how, the freshman quarterback Jordan Williams is doing. Northwestern is up by double digits over Notre Dame. I kind of like it. I think Notre Dame's overrated. So it makes me laugh, the fact that Notre Dame might lose week 1. But it also doesn't help our strength schedule too. So sprained pectoral. So I believe he's going to be out for the rest of this game and possibly the Syracuse game, which really stinks. But great play by Corey Kelly. Only gain of 1. The weird screen. So we're going to rock with Barrett Cameron, the redshirt sophomore, for the rest of the game, who doesn't also have the greatest arm either. They're literally copy and paste of each other. You know what? I'll take that. Who is that? Is that Benson again? I think that was. He's an animal, man. Way to gang tackle there. Let's go. That's what we needed. It's very weird to see like how closely we are in terms of like just overall, not just like overall, but like style and everything. Like numbers wise, we are very, very much the same. It's kind of creepy, but it's fun. I think that's what's going to make this rivalry very, very fun. Not the greatest. We couldn't bounce it outside. Offensive line is a work in progress. But we'll see. I think we're going to go. Nah, I think we're going to switch it back. See how it goes. R1. Wow. I didn't even want to move like that. I was trying to press Y, but and it's probably clipping on us. Oh. Never mind. Do we get the ball back? No, never mind. So it still counts as a pick. It's just we pinned them. Well, that sucks. First pass is an interception. I think we're also going to recruit very heavily the come on, man. Sometimes the way that like they have me switch is very weird and it kind of pisses me off, but we got to overcome it. It's not an excuse. Dude, he has been an animal. Cliff Valentine has just been a monster this game. That's his 2nd tackle for a loss. Dude's been everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get out there, Carlson. No. The tackling, man. We gotta get some tackling. Papa Rod, man. Does he need to like take him to tackling boot camp or something? Cause like the plays are there. It's just like we're not tackling. There we go. McGee tackles. So at least we got that as we're almost entering a halfway point of the 4th quarter. And Man, I'm still really upset that Williams got hurt. No. Like he was having a phenomenal start, you know. He was really showing progress and the sprained pectoral and as they score. That's my bad. Bo's problem is he no, I get like, UB's got better blocking, but the problem is we gotta get off blocks better. Oh my god. Like that is our biggest problem is on defense, just the blocking. But let's see what he can do. We got 2 minutes. West Virginia dropped 66. My God. Oh, Cameron. Oh, stay up, stay up, stay up. Damn. All right, we gotta pick up the pace a little bit. That was a great run, honestly. That was a hell of a run. Let's see who we got. X. Let's go. Who he originally wanted to throw to, but then got picked. I can't pronounce that name, but gain of 23. We love to see it first down. I think we want to do forwards again. See what happens. Oh, he got beat. Underthrew Osborne with the first. Like, if we actually had a quarterback with an arm, like, he could have kept on going instead of just chilling there. But I'm not going to complain. I mean, we got a first. People's our best wide receiver. That's his first catch of the season. I mean, we're going to try the toss. I've never ran the toss before. I'm kind of nervous about it. But, yeah, not the greatest. 9 tackles. That dude's had a fucking field day. Let's see. Holloway's going to punch it in. And we are an extra point away from tying this ball game with 1:22 left. Holloway, his second touchdown of the game. Kick is up. So, great. He did a pick. I think that has been the moral of our quarterbacks. First drive that they do of the season, they throw a pick or a turnover, and then they come out and they play really, really well. Maybe he could have got for the pick, but the fact that he stayed with him, I'll take it. 8 tackles for Mr. Bill Brown. He has had a hell of a debut. As I'm a little worried, we kind of don't want the big plays, but, they have a lot of time, and we kind of don't want them to, like, just slowly but surely. Great tackle again, gain of 4. We just wanted to keep them in bounds. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. We just want to keep things in front of us. We're going to waste a little bit of time, which could be good, could be bad. I get it. But it's been a hell of a first episode of this series, man. Oh, what a great. Oh. I have bad mouthed this defense a little bit, but I'll give them credit. they've done pretty well with the deep ball kind of one-on-one action. I'll give them props for that. 9 seconds left. I feel like they're going to kick the field goal. That or the Hail Mary. I don't know which one, but like we both had over 400 yards. I mean, this has just been an absolute shootout. No, they got into field goal range. That's probably going to be the game, honestly. I mean, let's at least try to ice the kicker, but yeah, it's not going to matter. Yep, ball game. He played us like a fiddle. We didn't really get the pressure that we wanted, but I mean, let's check out the stats. Before he got hurt, 10 of 16, 140 yards, one touchdown. Barrett Cameron didn't do too bad. 4 for 5, 64 yards, touchdown. He also led a pretty solid drive. Rushing, Jordan Williams was our best rusher. You know, he did also have 2 fumbles and got hurt. Then Ryan Holloway, you know, pretty close. Raheem Wallace didn't do too bad either. Receiving, Waylon Osborne had 5 catches, 78 yards. Mike Stone, 4 catches, 69 yards. Nice. Ryan Holloway, 2 catches. And then Joff Peoples, 1 catch. Jabari, 1 catch. You know, I would like, and Tez, man, he could have gotten, that was a great almost catch by him. But maybe we need to get our wide receivers going like Peoples. Blocking, no pancakes. Defense, I mean, Corey Kelly had 7 tackles. It's not the greatest when your corners have 5 or 7 tackles. But Cliff Valentine and Carlson had tackles for a loss, and Brantley. But really, the star was Bo Brown, man. He killed it. 9 tackles. You know, not too bad for the freshman, but was a disappointing loss. You know, things could have been different. You know, they didn't really turn the ball over. We turned the ball over twice, and you know, we didn't get any sacks, and it led to them picking us apart. But you know, maybe we can pull the upset in the Carrier Dome. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode like I did. I'm really excited for the future of this series, but make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and you know, drop down a comment about, you know, what we could do game plan, you know, next time. But you know, the next time I'll see you guys, the next Hobart game will be at the Carrier Dome, and I'm excited for that. But until next time, have a safe one, and you guys are the best.